mad respect for myself. I don't do it for my health, man, I do it for the belt. Man, I do it to the depth, to the roof, get me 100 degrees, drop the roof.
In a previous video, we talked about the importance of keeping cotton around for all of your colony's needs. If a worker of your colony should escape, you should always have cotton at the ready. Take a cotton ball and rip a small piece off of it and fluff it up just a little bit. After which, you can gently pinch it between your fingers, just enough to the point where you're holding onto it. You wrap the cotton around the worker, normally on the table or the ground, and you give a light pinch onto that worker until you safely put them back in their test tube. With a little bit of help from my Camponotus Novoboricensis Super Major, I'll show you the correct way to do so. When you find your escapee, grab your cotton and quickly wrap her around the inside of it. Once you have your escaped ant, you are ready to put her back into her test tube to rejoin her colony. Let's take a look at this Camponotus pennsylvanicus colony. This colony is about 2 years old, coming on plus 20 workers and a lot of brood. Together we're going to take a first-hand look on exactly how we feed them without any workers escaping. First off, always make sure that you crush the cricket legs. For even if it is deheaded, the body itself will try to hop around and it could cause them to be stressed out. Taking your time and doing it in a calm fashion helps the colony not to get so riled up. When you do have a worker or workers that have escaped the test tube, don't worry and don't freak out. Make sure you have some loose cotton nearby and grab the escapee. With your escaped workers safely back with their colony, you are ready to close them up with their main cotton and put them back into the dark. Here we have a Camponotus Novoboricensis colony. Together we're going to take this old cricket offering out of their test tube. This time we didn't have any escapees, but if you did, the second method brings us to a second test tube. You can take your loose cotton and pick up the worker or workers and place them in a second test tube. Afterwards, you can connect the two. Eventually, they will all go back into one test tube and you can put their air cotton back on. Having your workers escape from their colony while you're working on them can be more than a little stressful. Let's switch it around for a minute for a different perspective. Imagine a monster ripped open your house and started rearranging your furniture. You would be more than a little startled. Over time, you and your colonies will build a bond, and they will understand that you are their caregiver, not their enemy. Today we've covered a couple good methods to catch your escaped ants and get them back in with their colony. Also, we looked at a couple cool Camponotus colonies like Pennsylvanicus and Nova Boracensis. Speaking of which, I'd like to introduce all of you, my Antics family, to our new mascot. We're gonna need a name for her. If you have any good ideas, comment down below. That wraps everything up for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed and hit the like button and definitely subscribe. And remember, forever and always, happy ant keeping.
Baby, 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 baby.